Hello YouTube, and welcome to Let's Play of Felseal Arbiter's Mark with Pluton. So for anyone who doesn't know about this game, this is a tactical RPG in the vein of Final Fantasy Tactics or Disgaea. It's recently just come out of early access as of 30th of April, so by the time this is up it should be released. I'm going to just jump straight into the game without explaining too much, but those who are familiar with these styles of games should be quite comfortable. There's a few mechanics which are unique to this game as far as I know, but I'll point those out as we go along and mention anything of note. So without further ado, we'll jump in and view the opening cutscene.
Time of need, 7 great heroes rose against the threat. The battle was fierce, but the heroes prevailed, and the beast was vanquished. In slaying the beast, the heroes gained the power of immortality. They formed the Council of Immortals to rule over the land and enforce order to prevent such a catastrophe from ever happening again. But powerful as the Immortals may be, they are few. Thus, they created the Order of Arbiters to enforce their will and protect the land. As agents of the Immortals, Arbiters wield absolute authority. They are judge, jury, and executioner. But in time, the Order of Arbiters has grown complacent and corrupted. Could a threat as dire as the ancient beast itself be looming over Tiora?
Well, now I think we're going to find out. Oh, good work, Anadine. You handled yourself well. Thanks, Captain. I don't feel I actually did all that much, though. Violent confrontation isn't always necessarily or desirable. Negotiation is an equally important skill for an Arbiter. Of course, you're right, Captain. Are you sure Reiner knew the time we agreed to meet, Captain? Yes, he knows, but knowing Reiner, he's probably... Oh dear. Did you hear that? I didn't. It's quite audible, you really should have. Help, please, anyone. It sounds like it came from the alley just ahead. Let's go. Oh my. What is the meaning of this, sir? Why on earth would you strike down an unarmed man? Explain yourself. Pesky witnesses. What a bother. You, hireling, earn your coin for once and dispatch these interlopers. Okay. So this first battle is going to be pretty much a tutorial. It's very, very simple with only 2 enemies here. I'll skip through the actual text here in the tutorial and explain myself what's happening. So in the initial phase, obviously we'll be setting out our units. And in this case we can take up to 4. However, we only have 2 extra units on our side, so let's just get them set out. Lana here seems to be a mender, and Virgil is a wizard. So let's bring our mender out here. And we'll take Virgil the wizard, set him here. Oh, my mistake, we can only have 3 units placed in this battle, so I think I'll stick with the mender rather than the wizard for the purposes of this. I want to make sure that no one falls during this initial battle. And we'll hit battle start. By lawful decree of the Arbiters, I order you to lay down your weapons and surrender. Now. You're an Arbiter? This is even more tiresome than I thought. Hireling, exterminate these pests for me and you will receive a tidy bonus. At once, Lord Alphonse. As you wish. Anadine, it looks as though you're about to face your first real battle. Yes, I see. I'm ready, Captain. I hope so. I'm sure you are, but why don't we quickly review the basics just to be safe? As I say, there's a few tutorial sections here, but you can look at these at your own leisure. Let's deal with this scum. So you'll notice along the top we have the turn order for each individual character. This might be slightly different to some other turn-based RPGs that people are familiar with, whereby the entire ally side would take their turn followed by the enemy side, but here we have individual turns based on the unit's speed. So without further ado, I think we shall target Gil first, seeing as his defense stat in the bottom left of the screen is much lower than Alphonse's, so we should hopefully be able to knock him out quicker. And of course we've got the option of attack, magic, item, etc. Warcraft is the special skills and abilities that each character might have. So in this case I think we'll just go with a standard attack. 28 damage, that's not too bad. And once we've taken our turn, we'll select which way we want that character to be facing. So I'll leave Kairi facing straight ahead. She might get flanked by Alphonse, but we'll see about that. I don't think either of these enemies have any ranged attacks, so I'm comfortable bringing the healer character up towards here because I'm going to move Anadine ahead once it's her turn. And if you end your turn without taking an action, you'll actually move up the turn order, despite moving, so we'll leave her there. And we'll move Anadine ahead to attack Alphonse. I'll just show off this attack, the Forceful Strike, so it deals 0.85 of your typical physical attack damage, however it does push the target away by 1 tile, and as it says, depending on the terrain, this could have interesting results if someone falls off the side of a cliff or into some water. So it's now the enemy's turn. The lackey has attacked Kairi for a little bit of damage, but not too worried about that. She's still on 2/3 HP, so I think we'll use Lana to heal her up, and we'll chase down this mercenary with Kairi and Anadine. Actually, now that I look at it, we won't be able to have both Kairi and Anadine attacking this mercenary, so I think we'll just stick on Alphonse. I don't think we need to kill this poor fellow to end the battle, so let's have Lana heal Kairi just in case. And she can stay where she is for now. Oh, there was a critical hit, so Alphonse is definitely in some serious trouble. And we'll move into flank. So flanking from the side, I'm not sure of the percentage bonus, but give you a certain bonus to your damage, whereas attacking from behind will be an even higher bonus. And this, once I've selected to attack here, it will bring up on the right hand side of the screen how much damage we should be doing and the chance to hit. So 31 HP on all fronts, so this should kill him off. And yes, it has. Enough, I yield. A wise choice, if a bit late in the coming. And victory. So that's a very, very simple, straightforward sort of tutorial mission. If you go through all of the help tips, it will take longer and explain the mechanics in a lot more depth. We've got our rewards here, so ability points for all of our participants and a little bit of GP and items. I hope that this first mission doesn't give an incorrect impression. This game is very in-depth and very customizable and complex once we get into the depth of it, but here it's very, very simple with only a few attacks and abilities, but it will be getting much more interesting later on. So I think without further ado, finish off there and hope to see you for part 2.